Welcome back to the Orange County Convention Center here in Orlando, Florida, and the Republican presidential debate. Now a question for all of the candidates. Independent New York Mayor Michael Bloomberg recently fretted over the possibility of the unemployed rioting in the streets. Ohio's Republican Governor John Kasich recently said, quote, "For the first time in my life, I'm worried about this country." What I'm asking for is, how are you going to turn this country around? Governor Huntsman.
I would drop three things on the doorstep of Congress to change and turn this situation around. One, my tax reform package, endorsed by the Wall Street Journal. Two, serious regulatory reform, Dodd-Frank, Obamacare, repealed. Three, energy independence. Boone Pickens had some great ideas in terms of converting to natural gas. It's a 500,000 job creator over 5 years. It would get the engines of growth going like nothing else I can think of.
Again, I'm very proud of the fact that there are 180 co-sponsors of this bill and growing. And why? Because Congress does need to act. Yes, we would all love to have a comprehensive energy policy. Yes, we would all love to have comprehensive tax policy. The fact of the matter is we don't. But where are we in agreement on? We're in agreement on the critical issue before us as it relates to foreign policy that happens to be coupled by an environmental benefit, an economic benefit in terms of jobs that we've heard about, and also in terms of an energy benefit. Finally, we have a source that's abundant, accessible, and it's ours.
I do think we have to move more toward a natural gas-based motor fuels system. I think the market's screaming for that, and I think that the existing technology barrier, the QWERTY problem, is the identified problem. I don't see a similar problem for the chemical industry, and that's why I'm not convinced by their argument.
Mad money. You can't afford to miss it. I say it always helps to keep your eye on longer-term themes that can work even when the economy stalls. That's been a continual part of Mad Money since we started. I'm talking about themes like the shift to using natural gas as a cheaper, cleaner, and more domestically abundant bridge fuel for vehicles that could help break OPEC's stranglehold on energy and wean this country off its addiction to foreign oil. However, if Congress can finally get its act together and move on legislation that would create and extend tax credits for nat gas vehicles, hey, the whole picture becomes bullish. Now, the Nat Gas Act, as it's called, would cost $5 billion over 5 years, but it could provide a very inexpensive way to create jobs.